On a Friday night, I present my programme, and during my programme, I play music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, and above all, lots of requests from our listeners. A friend of ours, called Richard Smith, broadcasted lots of radio stations throughout the country, the hospital radio, and he made a special jingle for me for my Friday night programme. And this is what it sounds like. It goes like this.
Listen to Keith Robertshaw every Friday night here on Arrowe Sound for nostalgia, great music, and what's on and what's been on at the local theatres. This is the place to be. Fridays at 7:30 here on ArroweSound Hospital Radio, where your choice of music comes first.
Now, as Richard said there, I go to the theatres quite a lot. I go to the Liverpool Empire and the Playhouse, and I get invited to meet some of the stars there. I'd like to just play a little selection tonight who I've been talking to. First of all, we'll listen to Faith Brown. Because she's a Liverpool person, I think we ought to include her in my hit list.
Privilege of talking to the #1 female impressionist ever. Like everyone else going to see Faith Brown appearing in Sunset Boulevard, I was amazed at the stamina and versatility of this fine actress. So hello Faith and welcome.
Well, what a wonderful tribute that. Thank you, Keith. It's lovely to be here.
Well, before we talk about Sunset Boulevard, can you just tell me a bit about your roots in Liverpool itself?
Well, I was born in...
And she's a lady that went on for 25 minutes. Wonderful lady to talk to. And she talked about Liverpool, her roots in Liverpool, and she was appearing in Sunset Boulevard at that time. The other person from Liverpool that I've interviewed for quite a number of times is Ken Dodd. Now, you know how his programme goes on for ages and ages. Well, it does when you're interviewing him as well. But on this particular occasion, we cut it down to 12 minutes because it's 1:45 in the morning, and I had to get to work next morning, which I told him. And this is how we spoke. This was at the New Brighton Pavilion. Well, here we go.
Of course, it must be Ken Dodd.
Hi, Joe, young man. How tickled I am. How tickled I am to be on your programme.
And how's things been over the last 12 months?
You see, that was typical hospital radio with me sometimes. Missed the jingle out in the first place. But that was Ken Dodd talking to me at New Brighton Pavilion. Another person I interviewed at New Brighton Pavilion was Roland Ratt. Now, Roland Ratt had just come back from America, and he started taking the mickey out of me when I interviewed him. But this is how the interview went with Roland Ratt. This had only lasted about 5 minutes because I couldn't stop laughing.
Hey, my name's Keith. Hello, Keith. Tell you what, hey, you're looking well. Of course I am, yeah. It's those pink ears, is that? Yeah. I'm a sexy, hunky brute. Yeah. Here, can I say hello to the patients in the hospital? Hello, friends. I love you lots. Yeah, Roland, yeah. Get well soon. Yeah, I love you lots.
And you do find that when you interview these people that they think a lot about hospital radio. And one of the, well, my best interview ever, I would consider anyway as my best ever, it was a coup that I tried for 12 months to try to get hold of this man to interview him when he came to Chester, doing a one-man show. The interview was on, the interview was off, the interview was on and off for 12 months, and eventually I went to see the show, and I was a bit cheeky, and I went to see him at the interval, and I interviewed him. The interview lasted 25 minutes, although the interval was for 15 minutes, and the actual interview that goes out on air is for 9 minutes, because he talked personally about hospital radio and things. And this is from Sir David Frost.
On my programme today, I'd like to welcome a very special guest. His professional career started way back in the television series That Was the Week That Was, and for his services to broadcasting, he received a knighted from the Queen in 1963. He's picked up just about every honour connected with the entertainment world, including, in 2005, the BAFTA Fellowship and Lifetime Achievement Award. It is indeed an honour to welcome Sir David Frost.
It's great to be with you, Keith. Great to be with you, and greetings to all our listeners out there.
Thank you very much.
So there you go, that's the sort of programme I present, with music and dedications for the patients. If you ever go into hospital, tune into hospital radio, because we are friends at your bedside, and we do play lots of requests for you. So from me, Keith Robertshaw, from ArroweSound Hospital Radio, if you're not well, get well soon, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye.